name is Patricia Holmes, and we are beginning Chapter 8. So open up the Chapter 8 start file and save it as ch8 working. That will give you a different copy, so your start file is still saved. And so next what we're going to do is we are going to select the pen tool. So the pen tool is right above the text tool, and go ahead and select pen. And in the option menu up at top, we have to make sure for this particular assignment in Chapter 8 some things are selected. Number 1, make sure shape is selected. Number 2, make sure the fill is blocked out. So if you click this and you choose the X, the fill is not selected. For the stroke, we want to select a 4-point. For the stroke option, we want a solid line, and down here under Align, I want you to choose the middle option for Align. Next, we are going to make sure that we're going to come over here, we're going to check these, make sure you're on a new layer, and we're going to come over here to this settings icon and make sure rubber band is not checked. You do not want the rubber band checked. Okay, so once we have our settings done and we have this file open, we want to make sure we're on the layer called outside cut. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to trace a shape around this photo, and we're going to take this shape and we're going to create a path. Now, the pen tool is one of the slippery, trickiest tools that we have in Photoshop. So I'm going to demonstrate, and you can practice. You might have to do this a few times, or maybe you're much better at the pen tool than most, and you can get it the first time. But the way the pen tool, let me back up out this a little bit. The way the pen tool works is going to be by adjusting your mouse before you let go. Okay, let's go. Let's demonstrate. Start here by taking your pen tool and clicking the mouse once and then let go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. I'm not pressing anything. I'm going to come over here to B. I'm going to click the mouse down. I'm not going to let go, and I'm going to drag it towards this red dot. And you can see the arch between A and B forming. The arch is going to be formed based on how long I make this line or how short. So once we're happy with that arch between A and B, we let go of the mouse. I'm going to come over here with the mouse. I'm going to click and I'm going to hold, and I'm going to arch towards that red dot right there, and I'm going to let go. And you can see the green line filling in nicely as we create the shape. Next, I'm going to come over here to D. I'm going to click my mouse and I'm going to hold the mouse down. I'm going to come over here to E. I'm going to let go of my mouse. Okay, there, I just made a mistake. Let's hit Control Z. Let's try this one again. Okay, so click a D. I'm going to let go. There, I just let go of D. Okay, that's what I did. I didn't do correctly on the first time. Now I'm going to go from D, click. I'm going to go down to E. Let go. And then let's continue on. We need a little bit of an arch there. Good. Okay, and we're just going to finish this up nicely. Need a little bit of an arch here, so I'm going to pull that out. Good. Same with here. All right. And then we're going to end it right there. We did the full circle of the coffee cup. And that's what we want to do. So we want to make sure that we evaluate it, make sure we like it, and then if we do, we're going to press enter or return on our keyboard, and we're going to save our work. So I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to hit Command S, and I'm going to save my work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a second shape to this coffee cup, but this time we're going to subtract it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the inner shape of this coffee cup handle and we are going to subtract it so it has a hole. So we're going to come over here to the layers and we're going to hide the outside cup layer. By the way, the path we just made has been created. It created a new layer. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make the inside handle visible. We're going to make sure we're on that. Okay. So we're going to make sure we select the shape 1 layer we're still working on, but we want to see the inside handle. What that inside handle layer is doing is showing us the path. Okay. So if you're following me along in the book, we are now going to make sure the pen tool is selected, but this time we have to make a change to the pen tool. We're going to come over here and we're going to choose subtract. So make sure you click subtract, which I did. And now that we've done that, we are going to come over here to A, letter A, and we're going to start here. Okay, just checking the book notes. Okay, click on A. I'm going to click on it once. I'm going to let go. I'm going to come over to B, drag that a little bit, let go. C. Let's see here. It's okay. I see that line across. We're going to come over here to D, arch it. Good. We're going to come over here to E, arch it. Very good. Okay, now what we're going to do here on E is we're going to press Alt. If you're on a Mac, you're going to press the Alt button and click the E point, or if you're on a PC, if you're on a PC, you're going to press the Alt button and click the E. If you're on a Mac, you're going to press the Option button and click the E. What that does is that puts an ending point there, and we're going to make sure that okay, so we're going to end this point here, and what that does is it keeps E smooth and straight right here, because although this line is straight on our first time, it's not necessarily the case always. So we want to make sure that we end the point by clicking Alt or Option on that last letter. Okay, so we can see we have our shape, and we clicked A to close the shape already. Now, following along in the book, we are going to, we're going to go over here to the Path panel, which is right here in the panel section. And you can come over to Window into the panels if that's not open. And we're going to click Shape 1. So we're going to click that. We're going to double click it. And we are going to name it Cup Outline per the author. And we're going to click OK to save it. Let's go ahead and do that. And then still in the Path panel, click in an empty area to deselect it. Okay, so we just deselected it. And okay, so the author writes that we won't need shape 1, and we can delete it if we want. I'm not going to delete it. Let me see. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to delete it. Okay, so per the author, this right here, we're going to go ahead and delete the trash can down here. Hit yes. Okay. And then in the layers panel, let's go back to the layers panel. We're going to select the shape 1 layer. Click out here. So in the layers panel, select shape 1 layer and then click the delete layer. So we don't have a shape 1 layer in here. And let's see. Click yes if you're asked to confirm to the deletion. This will also remove shape 1 in the path. We already did that. And in the same way, delete the inside handle and outside cup layers. I'm going to blind these out. Okay, and then we're going to save our work. So what we're doing here, guys, is we ultimately created a path. What we really want right now is we want this path. And we do. We have the path of the cup, and we have deleted the inside of that handle, thus giving us a handle. And then in the next training video, we're going to continue on with this, and we ultimately are going to take a path that we just created and we're going to make a shape out of it. Okay, so for now, I'm going to keep these videos as short as I can. Thanks for listening, and we'll pick up on the next video.